What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are bringing you a video on the black car. I think I mentioned in the last video the black car is getting some surprises, some changes, some stuff that I didn't tell you guys about. But first and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. Well, I should say Merry Late Christmas, Happy Late New Year. Sorry for the uploads being a little whack and not weekly at the moment. Trying to figure some shit out. But we got a whole bunch of stuff for the black car. A whole bunch of stuff's going to be changing with it very soon. And I'm very excited. So I'm just going to go ahead and say we got new fender, new front bumper, trying to find a hood, and we're going to end up changing the color of this thing. I'm not going to tell you guys the color yet. Leave that a surprise. But I just want to get all the damaged panels that are on this thing off of it. As you guys know, hail damage and like the couple fender benders that this thing's been in. We got one new fender on. Looks great. I gotta roll it and everything still, of course. The whole front end's off right now. The hood is propped up. Probably gonna keep the hood on here for now until I find another hood. This one will be fine until whatever. I'm not gonna wrap it yet. It's gonna be a minute, but not too long. This fender I'm gonna leave. There's only a couple little ding spots. It's kind of hard to see, but they're like right here, and there's one like right, oh, you can see that right here and like right there. I'm just gonna bond to that. It's only two little spots on that fender. No need to get a new fender. But yeah, so I'm just gonna throw all this stuff on and keep going. I got the new bumper that I'm gonna show you guys inside in a sec, and I have to switch over some stuff because I didn't know it didn't come with certain things, so that's okay. But yeah, so let's just keep it going. I need to start showing you guys like more like actual shit to do with the channel and not just me like doing something and then showing you after it's done. So I'm gonna start doing this. There are little time lapses in here. Oh, I thought it was fell off. It just popped. There are little time lapses in between. Talk to you guys more, take you guys along more. After we finish this today, we're actually going to my buddy Jeremy's house, and we're gonna be wrapping his truck, which I showed you guys on the channel. We'll go over it more once we're there. He's done a few things to it. We've done a whole bunch of stuff for it, got a whole bunch of stuff for it, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff to it, and nothing's turning out honestly way doper than I thought it was going to. Didn't expect really to do as much as we're going in depth with it, but we are. So I'm really excited for that. It's cool for him to have a car that he cares about like that, and it's cool to build shit with your homies. So we're gonna go help him wrap his thing. I'll show you the color when we get there. It is super cool for that truck. I'll show you the wheels he has and everything like that. But yeah, we're just gonna get this time lapse started. We're almost done. It's really close to being lined up. Just gotta get the bottom bolts and stuff in. And yeah, so let's go. Okay, so I fit up the stock headlights. I'm trying to get the fender 100% aligned. I'm working on it now. I fucking snapped a bolt up in that one, so that's great. I'm just gonna try to run it without it and just run the ones down there and across. Yeah, so it's pretty close. Looks pretty good. Of course, this thing isn't like 1,000,000% perfect just because it is aftermarket, so I'm kind of finagling it a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. This all should fit up real nice and look real good once it's all bolted down. Nothing's bolted down there, nothing's too permanent. Everything's a little loose just because I've been going over it. But yeah, we are gonna keep adjusting. Okay, so the fender headlights are back on. Everything lines up pretty damn well. Pretty even. It gets a little wide there down at the end. I'll try to fix that in the meantime, or eventually, or whenever I have other time to work on it. I have to go help Jeremy, but I'm running late. And I still have to roll this fender because it's a brand new fender. And with wheels like these, you're gonna have to roll them. So I'm gonna go with the old trusty way. Get a rubber mallet and a heat gun and try to beat this thing out as quickly as possible. Or just throw the roller on. I'm really not too sure. We'll figure it out though. All right, so we're over at Jeremy's house. You can see we're with the Frontier. We're working on it. As I told you guys earlier, we are actually wrapping the truck today, or at least some of it today. He started on it, a few nights ago. And I'll go over some stuff that he's changing around on it, which is actually pretty cool. So straight off the bat, you're gonna see that the wrap is like a dark gray, kind of like a Nardo, but a darker gray. I like it a lot more, honestly. Light gray just kind of looks a little weird, but that's really cool. It's gonna look good with the whole truck. I'll show you that side in a second. The whole cab's almost done on that side. He also went with Pathfinder, like a whole Pathfinder front end, basically. He got the hood, both fenders. He's gonna get headlights and grills and bumper for it, which is actually really cool because it has like a wider like body on it than the Frontier does, even though the Frontier comes with these weird flares from factory. So that's actually cool. It's kind of like a factory just direct bolt-on wide body kit, basically. That's still OEM metal and everything. We actually stopped at an LKQ and picked this whole front end up for super cheap, which is super cool. Not many cars you can actually do that on. So he's basically doing a whole front end swap, which is going to give this whole thing a better look, because as you guys probably don't know, because not many of you probably know this truck too well, the headlights are absolutely hideous on these stock. They're pretty bad. They just have like some weird blob stuff going on. And yeah. Are you like planning on doing anything to the rear, like of the bed, to match the front quarters, or nothing for now? Just
Not yet, no.
I feel it.
They don't make really anything on life yet.
I gotcha. As you can see, this whole side is almost gray, and it looks super dope. Look at that. You can see how much these actually poke out more, which is super cool. It kind of like, it just gives it so much more of an aggressive look. It kind of looks like a Tacoma from right here. Like, look at that. It looks like the gray that they come on from factory with like the aggressive front fender like that. It's super cool. So we're going to keep going at this. We're getting this door done. He did everything else with other people a few nights ago. So we're just going to get back to this. All right, so it's actually been a few hours since the last update, but we finished this door completely. So that means this side of the cab is completely done. Besides like the bed, just the cab. That looks super good. We also went ahead and finished this side. We did the door over here, and that is also done. Looks super good.
Yeah.
Both sides look really good.
It's just this shit. It's like the cuts on the profile. You want to take a picture of this one before like rip it off?
No, that's all good. Okay, so we're actually getting the black car tinted right now. I told you guys this earlier. Hard top's here. Getting the hard top tinted.
Do it here in Colorado.
Oh, he is here. Yes, you're good.
You can cut me out.
Yeah, sure. On. Should look hella good. Should look hella good when it's done. We're doing a windshield banner. Tinting that. Yeah. Not much. Alright, so I'm gonna make this quick because it's super cold, and as you can see, there's snow on the car. I had to wipe the car off so you guys could actually see a little bit. So the car got tinted, as you guys can see. I'll throw a couple little videos in before that, but just wanted to show you this stuff real quick outside. Looks hella good. Sorry for the snow and shit, it's kind of hard to see, but it's also dirty, but it looks super good. Can't see shit in it. Got a little black window strip across the top of it. The hard top is also off the car at the moment, but it got 5% as well. You can see the window strip a little bit more now. Sorry for the snow and shit again, but looks pretty good.